Hi everyone, welcome back to High Playing Games. Simon here for round 4 of season 2 of this F1 2017 career, doing 25% races this season as a quick kind of woo, let's get excited for F1 2018. I'm losing my rivalry to Perez as he out-qualified us. I had a bizarre qualifying session. Basically, Lewis Hamilton came out of the pit, so I was right behind Nico Hülkenberg, my teammate. He took Hülkenberg off in turn 1, no penalty was given. When coming back onto the track, he then kind of swooped in across me, which put me off my lap. And then on the next way round for him to do his lap, he punted me off at the final corner, which stopped him improving his time and get a good time, but also meant that I had to go for a second run, which was super annoying. So Hamilton qualified between the Force Indias because he buggered up his first sector. I had to do loads of extra laps, which was frustrating because my car is already knackered. And yeah, I don't think anyone won in that. And now it's raining, which I don't think anyone was prepared for. McLaren, with a team that bought the big upgrade here, you can see they're right on Haas and Toro Rosso there in terms of what they think the actual car is like. I'm going to keep my gearbox for this race because I don't want to have the drop-in penalty. Although now it's raining, I'm kind of thinking, should I? But I am going to change that turbocharger. I was umming and ahhing over it. The other two are fine. And I think the gearbox will last the race. And if it does... We're quite high up on the grid. But I'm terrible at the rain. So, who knows? Yeah, let's see. Let's see how this goes. I think this could be an absolute car crash. Wish me luck.
Race.
Pure
Sebastian
rain.
Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Ocon, and a Renault, Hülkenberg, and Roman Grosjean, Massa, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and Verstappen, Stroll, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, and Stoffel van Dorn, Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
That's no good for Max, is it? I was going to say I thought we'd all moved up one. Oh my god, that rain. Let's take a little bit more fuel, but not loads. I can only really play around with the front wing, but I want the front wing to... that kind of... leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. This is going to be horrible. That was Simon.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Well, that's good that they've got the Occo on. For some reason, I hadn't quite noticed that myself. Idiot. So yeah, I only out-qualified Nico Hülkenberg by 7 thousandths of a second. So Nico bringing his A-game this season. And that upgrade for us has put us ahead of Williams last race, which was good. If I can get enough points during this race, we can certainly look at improving the powertrain department so that we can start focusing on that, because it's that now where our car is really struggling. Initially I wanted to play around with tyre wear, but since we're 25% racing, it's less of an issue this season for me. A bit more grip is much more worthy of my time. This is going to be horrible, isn't it? Maybe this is why I've done so well in qualifying. I've got a dry setup and everyone else has got a wet one. This corner is going to be horrible, turning and braking. Slippery at the best of times. As is all this final sector, to be fair, very low grip. Oh, reforming grid. Don't do it. Jesus, game. Sorry, Esteban. I appear to be inside you. Better not give me a pen away for that. I don't trust this game in that regard. Hey, fans.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and
Hi,
watch
hi.
for the lights.
McLaren could do well here with their big upgrade. And Alonso's AI. Long hold. Oh, Nico, baby. Sorry, Hamilton, I've got a bit of a vengeance against you this race because of the amount of carnage that you caused our team in quali. Oh, I
Good
can
from the start.
sliding around that corner, that's not good. Barely brake. Sorry, Sergio. Oh, Hamilton's got round Ocon. I can't get round that corner. Oh, I can't get around that one either. Oh, God. The tyres are okay. felt faster. Oh wow, it was a second. Christ. Find that circuit, Simon. Find it. Sure it looks cool for the cameras, but that was slow as freaking hell.
Okay, clear.
Oh, what's gone on behind? Someone's out. Is it Hamilton? Oh, it's not Hulkenberg, is it? Who's out?
Some information.
Verstappen!
It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh dear, you've only just had a change.
Gap to car in front is 4.9 seconds.
I was gonna say, I feel like Perez and Hamilton are closing right up. And they are. Than a deep dish. That might have sealed Perez's fate. Slipstream helped there.
extra fuel. Fuel target +1. It's dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
I wish that was true. Sergio. Thoughts, Mr. Perez? Are we aware that Ocon is now joining that little gang? It's all a problem because my brake pressures are too hard for the wet. The differential rather as well is a bit too aggressive for someone who is exceptionally fat-thumbed and heavy-handed. When it's in the rain, I need the differential to be mega soft so that it does that transitioning for me, essentially. Oh, I let Perez through. No, Hamilton, no. Touch, I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. In the second half. Sergio. What I do find, as we're seeing here, if I've got someone in front of me around this circuit, I do better. I don't like this circuit particularly. I don't find it's got a good flow.
Our gap to our teammate is 3.5 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to first place is 24.3 seconds.
Right.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Oh, Christ. A bit greedy there. Just desserts that I screwed that up.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
first person to mention track limits in the comments. Will not get a prize. Exit, nice. I'm not going to mix fuel through yet. Oh, we just made the corner.
There's only one lap of fuel
Make that
remaining.
one though, but never mind. God, my hands are so sweaty. No! There's a problem. Ooh, hello, Kimmy.
Vettel's the race leader.
Only when they say that, that's implying that something has changed. Has Kimmy been leading this way?
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay.
Some information on Vettel. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Not again! That is every single race this year in this season that he's run into a mechanical problem. Now, how knackered is he? And is it something that we can capitalise on? Oh, that was a roller coaster.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.9 seconds.
Someone is going slow in that top. Yeah, look, Vettel's going to conk.
Caution, caution.
Oh, Seb. We're going to get him. Only just, but we're going to get him. I think. Oh, he's crashed. Vettel? He's got back going again, but yeah, Vettel went straight on. I wonder if that's a gearbox failure for him then. Fourth.
Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
You better fucking be.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
What? Well, it would have been a
Anthony,
1-2.
what do you think made the difference here?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Sorry, Sergio.
So
could have
here
had
they
that
come
ball.
now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver.
Good
They did
man.
a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
So, Williams get off the board there with Massa scoring a point in 10th. McLaren nearly in the points. Stoffel not really anywhere. Vettel 17th. Max Verstappen a DNF. I was going to say, there looked like a lot of jostling going on around turn 1. But no one in dreaded drama. And that helps us out. So oh my god, we're 4th in the driver's standings. Admittedly 37 points behind the leader. Although we've closed in. But we're now ahead of both Red Bulls, which is a bit strange. Kimi leapfrogs Bottas and gets within 10 of Hamilton. Vettel, still only the one score in 4 rounds, is down in 9th, behind both Force Indias now as well. Grosjean gets ahead of Magnussen. Hulkenberg moves up to 12th, that's good, and Massa up to 15th. So it's just Stroll versus Van Dorn, and the 2 Saubers yet to score. Now you can see the battle for 7th from the constructors is going to be juicy, because now McLaren have had their upgrade. That means that they could actually genuinely fight for that. And Williams have just had a torrid start, so now that Massa's got a point on the board, that might help them out in the future. Ooh, that was worthwhile. Although I thought I'd cut. So I'm surprised that they allowed that.
So the board and I have been talking about your contract.
Ooh.
And we all agree, the only thing better than a number 2 driver is a number 1 driver. Here are the details.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, Nico. Performance on and off the track has been exceptional. Senior management have decided to promote you to first driver. Yay! We expect exemplary performance from you. In return, you receive additional R&D for every race.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.